Esteemed colleagues and friends, thank you for joining Lighthouse Foundation's third annual Fall BQEI Happy Hour. My name is Jamie Frazier, and I'm fortunate to serve as the Executive Director of Lighthouse Foundation. We are excited that we can be together in this challenging moment. I hope that you are able to engage in some of the self-care activations offered for the last 2 hours so that you might find a new way to heal, center, and recharge yourself as we move forward together. And I trust that this conversation we are about to experience as you wrap up your meals will nourish our souls and give us insight to run on and see what the end's gonna be. Beloved, I would be remiss if I did not name the moment. Are you tired? I'm tired. Another 4 years of uncertainty. Additional younger and even lesser qualified conservative Supreme Court justices. The potential for mass deportations. The future plight of Gazans and Ukrainians. Anti-trans rhetoric. Our climate and environment in coming years. Again, having to see Trump on TV every single damn day. I'm tired. Are you tired too? We need this space tonight more than we could have ever fully known. This is sacred, holy space tonight. This is space where we learn how to breathe and heal together. Community is how we have overcome past obstacles. The Reagan administration ducked their heads in the sand as HIV ravaged our people. It was community, in particular women, black women, who supported black gay men as we were dying. More recently, it was community mobilizing to provide masks, testing, treatment, ultimately vaccinations for COVID in our neighborhoods, while Donald Trump ruminated whether injecting bleach into our bodies would be the cure for COVID. It has been community, radical community, that has kept us safe thus far, and it will be that same radical community that will see us forward. Come, America, and sit at our black queer feet, and we will tell you how we got over. America will need our wisdom now more than ever. Black LGBTQ plus people have always had to thrive while under threat. We need to unite to withstand the days ahead. Tonight's event serves as a roadmap for how we respond to a Trump presidency. The way forward begins with reinvesting in our self-care so that we have the stamina and the spirit to stay in the fight. Self-care can look like any of the activations which you hopefully experience tonight, including yoga and massage, group therapy, nutrition counseling, and meditation. Lighthouse Foundation curated tonight's event, hoping for a Harris victory, but prepared for a Trump win. We chose today, November the 7th, 2 days after the presidential election, to gather Black LGBTQ plus nonprofit employees and board members, C-suite staff, and others that have been a part of our BQEI journey. We did this Because Lighthouse Foundation believes that when we focus on healing the healers, it is the way to have the greatest ripple of impact. Nonprofit team members who dedicate our lives to supporting others often neglect our own well-being. This event is a reminder that self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity. By taking care of ourselves and each other, nonprofit leaders can better serve and uplift our community, creating cycles of empowerment essential to our way forward. The work continues. The BQEI Happy Hour is a space for unapologetic, unabashed joy, connection, and celebration, where we come together to support one another and build stronger community born from those surveyed in the BQEI founding research, who express desires for spaces just like this. As you might know, the BQEI, or the Black Queer Equity Index, is a Black LGBTQ+ community-led participatory research action project that promotes equity within nonprofits by publishing an annual report card and offering actionable interventions like our Workforce Development Conference and happy hours. At a high level, the BQEI has made significant strides in advocating for justice and equity for Black queer individuals in Chicago. Specifically, we have released the grades of the first cohort of BQEI organizations. We've done consultations with each organization, and we've convened leaders from our first 4 surveyed orgs in August for a memorable and impactful working session on implementing equity practices within their organizations. We are now recruiting both a local and national cohort to expand the reach and the impact of the BQEI within Chicagoland and beyond. Our gathering tonight is a testament to the power of coming together, of fusing our efforts and our resources to create something greater than the sum of its parts. The Self-Care Recharge and Happy Hour are not just programs. They are movements that embody our commitments to justice and to joy. In closing, Vice President Kamala Harris ended her gracious concession speech with an old adage: only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I believe there are dark days ahead. Many will find themselves feeling like a sailor lost at sea on deep, dark waters. If you find yourself feeling like this, I encourage you to look up, because there is a light piercing the darkness emanating from this organization. We are the Lighthouse Foundation. We are not afraid of the dark. We were created to function in it, to be safe harbor to those who need it, and the light from this lighthouse will shine from it. Lighthouse Foundation will continue offering transformative programming like our annual Workforce Development Conference, Black LGBTQ+ Prom, Pride Skate Party, Black Queer Beach Day, Self-Care Recharges, and Happy Hours. Lighthouse Foundation will continue to lead a systems-level, sector-wide racial equity initiative, the BQEI, offering an annual report card. Lighthouse Foundation will continue to convene community leaders and stakeholders for critical conversations and for meaningful work. The light from this lighthouse will shine no matter who is in the White House. Baby, you can't steal our shine. Tonight, through the self-care activations, dinner, discussion, you experience the light of this organization. And you have also been lit like a candlestick to go back out on the dark, tempestuous waters that exist for Black queer bodies in this, the second age of Trump. Now, I recently retired from pastoral ministry. If I were back in the pulpit of Lighthouse Church, I would say, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Shine in the age of Trump. Black queer Chicagoland, shine. Launch new bold initiatives, shine. Pursue a career, don't just settle for a job, shine. Build bridges with our brown kin so that the election in the next 2 years is different, shine. Create intentional spaces and places for joy, shine. Shine in the darkness. Shine despite the darkness. Shine because of the darkness. My, I wish I had an organ for an A flat. Let's continue to lead with love, to heal with humility, and to give with generosity. It is my pleasure tonight to thank the Chicago Department of Public Health for their financial support of this event tonight. And if you haven't already done so, I want you to open up your event program, because there you will find the bio of our 3 esteemed panelists. And it is now my pleasure to invite each of them to the stage. It's my pleasure to invite Laura Branch, Antonio King, and Kim Hunt to the stage.